Coronation Street writer fumes over characters, ridiculous return. Coronation Street writer Jan McVeary has opened up about a controversial return and storyline on the ITV soap. As she admitted she hated the idea, describing it as ridiculous, Jan is referring to the return of DS Lisa Swain's dead ex-wife Becky Swain. Becky was thought to have been killed in the line of duty, but actually she is very much alive and made a shock return to the street. Since then, it's been clear she's keen on reuniting with her ex-wife Lisa, who is very much in love with Carla Connor. Jan has now admitted she didn't like the idea of Becky returning and was worried about the storyline, speaking on the Stateside Street podcast. Coronation Street writer Jan McVeary shared, "I can't even remember how long ago it was. It was just kind of tossed in there like a hand grenade. I can't even remember who it was. It might even have been said as a really jokey thing." Jan revealed that the idea was initially kind of laughed off, as the whole team at Coronation Street had been working hard to establish how genuine it was that Becky died in the line of duty. She added, "I was saying, we can't do that. We'll totally break faith with the viewers and it totally undermines all that we've suffered alongside Lisa and we've believed her grief. And also I thought it made the police look very corrupt, or some of them stupid. I was worried. There were lots of story points that I felt were like holes in the story. We couldn't possibly do it. It was ridiculous and outrageous." Jan went on to admit she and fellow writer Ella Grenell hated the story. Speaking about it all, Jan explained, "We thought we kind of hate the story, but if we're gonna do it, how do we make it the very best version of the story we can and solve some of these issues?" So in the end, Ella and I became the people to write Becky's return from the grave. I think because we'd been so vociferous in conference, but then come back with pitches that we thought could make it work if we were gonna do it. I know people have hated it and people have loved it, but at least it's got people talking. Speaking when she joined the show, actress Amy Cudden, who plays Becky, knew people would be furious with her arrival. She said, "I agree with fans, who might be furious to see someone come in and disrupt one of the most beautiful on-screen relationships. It's unconscionable, and they should be angry. However, it's such a complicated relationship that other feelings will emerge as it unfolds. Things forged in fire only get stronger. Becky is a spanner in the works, but it doesn't necessarily mean the worst, though it will be very difficult." She added, "Ultimately, this makes for really good TV and a fun, emotional, challenging, but rewarding journey for everyone. We want to give viewers a really good show. If everything was always wrapped up neatly, it wouldn't be interesting."